My name's Drew Wickin and I am Director for Design Technology across the Academy Trust, where we have 34 different schools and we have several thousands. I'll be honest, the number keeps on increasing on a daily basis. I don't know exactly where we are with students at the moment. Staff-wise, again, we are several hundreds of staff members as well across the Trust. Within Design Technology just alone, teachers that we have, we are at hundreds, very certainly, of staff, which is a great opportunity for me to get involved with.
Obviously, overseeing so many teachers, you're in the position to see how different teachers choose to teach CAD. What are some of the problems you've seen with teaching CAD across so many schools?
Yeah, there is a real variety of approaches to teaching CAD. I don't see consistency at the moment of it. What I have found more often is that staff have a very sort of hands-off approach to it. I believe that to be to do with their confidence themselves in knowing the software package, i.e. that they will do a brief introduction and then hand it over to the students to try and figure it out themselves with no real support other than the staff member going round where they can and helping as best they can. I've also seen people still using paper-based resources and exercise books and worksheets, which are perfectly fine, but again, very limited in how you could deviate from that activity. Also, if you come up against an error that isn't on that sheet or in that book, trying to work through the problem can be difficult for the student and the staff member because the information is not there in front of them.
Fabrio is in a number of the schools within your Academy's Trust at the moment. So how have you found that Fabrio helps?
Fabrio's done a massive piece of work for me across the Trust in respect of allowing our staff to be consistent in their approach to teaching CAD. That has been a huge game changer from where it's been used across our Trust schools. It has massively improved the quality of teaching that is being offered to our students within Design Technology.
That's amazing to hear. Have you noticed any differences with the teachers themselves in being skilled in CAD?
Yes, absolutely. Before, when I started to introduce the software across the Trust, the greatest barrier was CPD. Because of the Fabrio platform and the ease of use that it offers the staff and students, they've been able to really come to grips with actually what the software can do and, more importantly, what it can offer our students.
What aspect of Fabrio do you think has the biggest benefit for educators?
Fabrio is really simple, really effective, and allows the kids to get straight into the work without there being any major fuss.
How have you seen the students' results in CAD? Have you seen more progression? Have you seen them taking along through steps? Do they learn things faster? What is it have you noticed from the actual students themselves?
I've noticed that the students are far more confident when approaching CAD software, and that for me is really important because it gives us that really strong-willed learner that will continue through that whole tutorial so that they are successful at the end.
Okay, have you got any cool stories you wanted to share?
The one that comes to mind would be to do with one of our Manchester academies that is using Fabrio. And the great thing that I saw, the students, because they'd gone through the Fabrio tutorials, had all managed to successfully and independently go and produce their CAD engineering drawings. And I looked at the work as well and was genuinely blown away with what they had produced. That for me was a great moment to see those students really get to grips with the software because they'd had access to Fabrio to start with.